welcome to math class with Mrs. King. Today we're going over module 3, lesson 4. And in this lesson, students are learning to add fractions with sums between 1 and 2. Okay, so what you want to do, you want to draw a area model for 3/4. So again, students are using an area model to help them to find a common or find the common units. Okay, so we're gonna first try to make it as even as possible. So I'm gonna first draw for the 3/4. Okay, for 3/4, we're shading in 3 out of 4. Okay, then you're gonna draw an area model for the 1/3. But this time, draw the lines going in the opposite direction. So 1/3, we're shading in 1 out of 3. So now, to make the common units, we're transferring 2 lines over. 1, 2, and then we're transferring 1, 2, 3 lines over here. So now we're gonna count our shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're gonna have 9. And then the total units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again, we're adding. We're gonna do the same for this area model. 1, 2, 3, 4 shaded units here. And it should be a total of 12. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now that we have our common units, we can go ahead and add them. 9 plus 4 is 13. And then we keep our units the same, and that's going to be 12. Now, here it says, write your answer as a mixed number. So we have an answer that's greater than 1. How do I know that it's greater than 1? Because if this was 12 over 12, it would be equivalent to 1 whole. So by this being 13, we're definitely over 1. So in order to make this a mixed number, you're gonna have to divide it. So you do 13 divided by 12, or ask yourself how many 12s are in 13. There is exactly 1 12 in 13, so we'll write 1 whole. And then when you take the 12 out of 13, how many are left over? You have 1 left over, and then we're keeping our denominator, our units the same. So this is how you will write it as a mixed number. So pretty much with all of these, you're gonna end up getting mixed numbers or you're gonna start off with an improper fraction, and then you should get a mixed number answer. Okay, so I'm gonna skip to the letter C. Students, you're still responsible for B and D. I'm just gonna skip to C right now. Okay, we're doing the same thing. We're drawing an area model for both fractions. So it doesn't matter which direction the lines go in. We can take the lines this way if you like. So just as long as we're putting them into thirds, and we're shading in 1 out of 3. And then for my 3/5, I can do another area model. I'm just making sure the lines go in the opposite direction. I'm putting them in 2/5, try to make them as even as possible. So I have my 5 units. My top number is 3, so I'm shading in 3 out of 5 of those units. So you're gonna copy the lines to make the common units, because we can't add this until we have like units. So we have 1, 2 units. We're gonna transfer, we have 1, 2 lines going horizontal. So you draw 2 horizontal lines here. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 vertical lines. So we're gonna transfer those 4 vertical lines over here. 2, 3, 4, okay? Now we're gonna count our shaded, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total units, this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Shaded units here. Total units should be 15. You can count to be certain if you like, students. Or you can just skip count by 5, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So we can just say 5, 10, 15. All right, now that we have our units the same, we can go ahead and do the addition. So I'm doing 5 plus 9, and that's gonna give me, what is that gonna give me? 14. And then we keep our units the same, so that'll be 15. Okay, so with this one, we don't have to change it to it. We have a regular fraction. It's not an improper fraction, so we don't have to convert it to a mixed number. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the next page. Students, again, you're responsible for B and D. Okay, so I'm gonna move to F, so we're just continuing that same strategy. We're gonna draw. Okay, so right off the bat, I noticed that this is 4/3, so this is an improper fraction. So most of the fractions that we've been adding, they've been regular fractions, but this one starts off with an improper fraction. Draw 2 area models for this, so I have to draw one. I'm gonna draw them small because I have to draw 2. Okay, so this means that we're gonna have them in thirds. So now you're gonna see why I had to draw 2 of them, because I'm only gonna be able to shade in 3 here. And then I'll be able to shade in the 4th unit here, okay? And then we can do the 4/7. You might wanna draw your picture a little bit bigger. It's gonna be kinda hard to get these 7s. 3, 4, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me start over. Then we're gonna have to transfer those 7 lines over. This will be a lot of work. I think I might have to just show y'all a shortcut. Ready? Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of counting. Okay. Okay, so instead of so I'm showing you that you can use this strategy, and then you will have to rename these 2 with the new lines drawn in, and then we will have to transfer the 2 lines over here to give us thirds over here. So a quick way to do it is to just say 3 times 7, and we can make the units 21. 21. And then, because this will be a lot of counting. So then we'll do, okay, what times 3 gives you 21? Because if we change our units to 21, we also have to change our numerators, our top numbers. So 3 times 7 is 21. So we'll do 4 times 7, and that will give us 28 here. And then we said, what times 7 gave us 21 here? 7 times 3. So we do 4 times 3 is 12. So this is a quicker way just to do it with the numbers. So then you will add, okay, so you'll do 2 plus 8, that will get you 10. Carry the 1, so 1 plus 2 is 3, plus this is 4. So that'll be 40 over 21. So we definitely have an improper fraction. So then we'll say, okay, well, how many 21s are in 40? That would be 1, 21, and 40. And then when you take that 21 out, you're gonna end up having 19. And then you're keeping your units the same. So we did this one a little bit different because we have 4/3, which was an improper fraction. The other ones, they did not have any improper fractions. I'm just gonna check. Yes, they did not have any improper fractions. So it would have been a lot more drawing with the area model. So this would be a quicker way. Okay, one more, students. So I will go ahead and do number 2 with you. So Sam made 2/3 liter of punch and 3/4 liter of tea to take to a party. How many liters of beverages did Sam bring to the party? So definitely we're gonna be adding. So we'll have our 2/3 plus our 3/4. And then we're gonna, you can draw it, we can use the area model strategy because we have regular fractions here. So it'll work really well. We put this in thirds. 2 out of 3 will be shaded in here. Then we'll do an area model for the 3/4, remembering to draw the lines going in the opposite direction. So we can do these lines going vertical. We're putting it into 4ths though. 1, 2, perfect. Shade in 3 out of 4. Transfer those lines. We have 2 horizontal here. Transfer your 2 horizontal here. We have 1, 2, 3 going up and down. 1, 2, 3 going up and down here. So now we're gonna count to see our new fractions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 8 over 12. And then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. So we can do 3, 6, 9. And then units should be the same. 4, 8, 12, yes. So then we do 8 plus 9 is 17 over 12, keeping our units the same. We have an improper fraction, so we have to rename this. So we do 17 divided by 12. How many 12s are in 17? We have 1. When we take it out, we will have 5 left over. And then our units stay the same, so it'll be 1, 5 12ths. And then remember, you don't just want to give them numbers, you want to answer their question. How many liters of beverages did Sam bring to the party? We would say 1, 5 12ths liters of beverages. Or we could say he brought 1.5 12 liters of beverages. And that would be it. Okay, students, you're still responsible for doing number 3. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I thank you all so much for joining me today. Until I see you next time, bye.